How goes it, YouTube? Snowy here with with something real quick. Hang on. Go over here and grab it. I'm sorry, Kirkle. I didn't mean to disturb you. Okay, so I pulled this card a couple days ago because, holos like to show up when you don't feel like recording an opening. So yeah, I have a First Ed Vision Hero Adoration here for anyone who wants it. I will go ahead and put it up for trade, even though it's so awesome looking and I just want to keep it all for myself. But, I mean, really decent effect. Really decent effect. And, yeah, it's a Vision Hero. It's my first V Hero. Probably, I think, the only one out right now? Anyways. So, this Tuesday, coming up, Photon Shockwave. Everybody get ready. As if the mounds upon mounds of sneak peek opening videos weren't enough. I mean, you have to admit, it did get a bit sickening when you go into your subscription section of YouTube and see just opening, sneak peek. I mean, obviously that's how it's gonna be. But I mean, still, sometimes you just wish. Sometimes. But, anyways, good luck everyone trying to pull that ridiculously elusive card that you'll probably never get your hands on unless you spend $140 to $150. Rescue Rabbit. I'm thinking, really thinking about doing a discussion video on rarity boosts. Because for, those of you that were living under a rock, Rescue Rabbit is a rare in the OCG, but has been boosted up to secret rare status for the TCG. I do not appreciate that. Not that I want Rescue Rabbit that bad. I mean, I kind of do, but it's like, it's not a big want on my list. I don't appreciate it. But anyways, it is that time again, finally. On tap this week, episodes 21 and 22. So far it seems, from if I can remember, it has been filler with number, and then filler with number. So this is just plain filler. Episode 21, Yuma versus the cleaning bot Obomi. I love Obomi. She is adorable. She is introduced in this episode. She belongs to this jewel thief who has a whole bunch of... He has a cleaning bot army, basically, and he calibrates them to help him steal jewelry, of course. But one night, this one sees some ducks that are about to get run over by the jewel thief's car, so she intervenes and ends up getting left behind. Fast forward to the next day, Yuma, Kotori, Tetsuo find her because one of the baby ducks led them to her with all the other ducks, and the mama duck and the other baby ducks. And they find that she's broken, and Kotori, in a very cliche manner, very cliche manner, hooks a couple of cords inside of her with a heart-shaped hair clip, which of course turns her into a girl, and kind of turns her sentient-ish. And she basically just hangs out with them this episode, and something happens, and the jewel thief reactivates her old programming, and she goes back to him. Yuma's like, oh no, come back, because we love you, you're awesome. And has to duel her to stop a self-destruction program that the dude set off in her, and basically, bring her back over to our side. And that's pretty much 21 in a nutshell. Yuma wins, and she's currently residing with the Tsukumo family, which is kind of interesting. Another interesting thing to note is that Obomi holds the card Wind Up Zen Meister, which is really cool, in my opinion, because I think this is the first anime appearance he has. So yeah, that's 21. Whoa, whoops. 22, filler with a number. The Seized Emperor's Key, Showdown, Kaito versus Shark. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun. It starts off really touching scene between Haruto and Kaito. Haruto's room can simulate things, different places, and it simulated their old home, and Kaito is just reminiscing with his brother, who obviously, I think, does not remember anything about it. Because, he's sick, and it makes me depressed, because you want to know why he's that way, and I really do hope they explain it, because I feel really bad. Especially for Kaito, because it's like, if I'm reading TV tropes correctly, he is like an anti-hero. I mean, anti-villain. There we go, anti-villain. Or anti-hero. One or the other. Anyways. So, the gayest man in town, in Heartland, Mr. Heartland, comes and says, "Come on, Kaito, back to work." And he gets back to work. Orbital 7, where do I begin? I don't think I've covered him in detail, because he actually has a lot of detail, because of what he can do in this, and I think the next episode. But, they're searching for more numbers, and then they start researching. This leads to research into the Emperor's Key. So, Kaito's like, "Orbital 7, go get the Emperor's Key," and he's, okay. So he breaks into Yuma's school, because Yuma put the Emperor's Key in his locker. I still think that was a really stupid decision on his part. But Orbital 7 breaks into the locker, but is thwarted by none other than Ryoga. And this is kind of intimidating to me, just that giant drill. But they kind of duke it out a bit, him showing his ninja skills. And they go outside to where Shark is stopped in his escape by Kaito. And how does everyone solve their problems in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh? Of course, with a duel. Duh. So they duel. We get the introduction to one of the most overly hyped numbers, I think, so far. Number 30, Acid Golem of Destruction. I'm not sure if you can see that very well. But, yes, there's a card coming out in, I want to take a wild guess and say February Shonen Jump is what I want to say. Because I think, X Saber Souza is in March. Because, contrary to popular belief, and misinformation, not miscommunication, but misinformation, because it has been confirmed by Viz, who've been sending me emails about converting to Shonen Jump Alpha. Shonen Jump printed stops in March, not April. So everyone who thinks it's an elaborate April Fool's joke, get that out your head. Anyways, so I just realized that he's water, which I think is really weird. He is a rank 3. He needs 2 level 3s, 3,000 attack and defense, which is ridiculous. During each of your standby phases, you must attach an overlay unit or risk getting 2,000 points in damage to your life. When he has no overlay units, you cannot attack with him. While he is face up on your field, you cannot special summon. So obviously you want to switch this guy out pronto, using, such things as creature swap and the like. I mean, he's an okay card. The way he's used perfectly in this episode, because, of course, Shark doesn't know how to use him, so he uses him horribly. And he ends up losing, pretty much. And it's kind of depressing, because it's like, it's Shark. He really shouldn't be losing anything. That's how I feel. But anyways, so after he loses, it's customary for Kaito to cleanse the soul of the person with a number card by taking said soul with the number that's possessing it. Only Shark didn't have a number possessing his soul. So what does Kaito do? He just goes and takes his soul, even without the number. It's ugh. So he flies away, and Astral is, of course, and he gets the Emperor's Key, and Astral's in the Emperor's Key. And, of course, Yuma and everyone shows up after not being here for the entire episode. And the big, drawn out Astral at the very end of it. And that's 22. So, yeah, Shark is soulless, Astral's been kidnapped, and yeah. Obviously, things are going to go down in the next couple of episodes, which are amazing. Obviously, I've already seen them. They are amazing. I've been dying to get to them, because that means we're getting closer to the World Duel Carnival. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to review those. And hopefully I will be, back on track with everything soon. Because this entire weekend is dad-free. So, when it's dad-free, you don't have any interruptions when it comes to my dad. I love him, though. I do. But anyways. So yeah, that's episodes 21 and 22. And we get 23 and 24 next. I'm really excited about those, like I said. But, okay, so this is the thing. I kind of want to start doing discussion videos, because I don't think I've ever done one other than the news report that I did about Gold Series 4, the last couple of cards being released, and not getting a common Archlord Christia in the fairy structure deck. I think that was the last thing. But yeah, cause okay, this is the big bit of news I've been building up to and promising. I got an email a couple of weeks ago. Yes, a couple of weeks ago, that my channel is eligible to, be monetized, which is really exciting. Really exciting. And, of course, tell my mother this, she, freaks out. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting! But I'm kind of debating if I want to do it or not, because obviously, you gotta work to get that money. And I do want to work, but the problem is, I don't exactly know what new content I can bring to this channel. I'm the only one, as far as I know, doing ZeXal reviews, because I'm just weird like that. I feel like reviewing this anime because I feel like it's worth reviewing, because people really don't believe in it, and I enjoy it greatly. But, I need more content. Openings can get a bit tedious from time to time, especially when you don't have much money to get the stuff to do openings. And I don't have any complete decks, and I kind of don't want to have a camera facing the computer on Dueling Network doing deck profiles, even though it's really easy to do, just because everyone else seems to be doing it. So, that's where you come in. I need help with different video things to do, just whether it be discussions, and please don't say dueling videos, because I don't have anyone to duel with. 1, 2, my computer really can't handle recording, video capturing Dueling Network videos, so that'll have to wait until I get another computer, hopefully at the end of this year. But, if I am to do a discussion in the next couple of videos, it will be on rarity boosts and how I think they are utterly ridiculous. Especially with all the ones in Photon Shockwave. Oh my goodness. I don't think you guys have any real idea. I really don't. But, comment, rate, subscribe, and, tell me what you think. Give me some ideas, because I really am thinking about going ahead and starting the process of applying for partnership. Or I think that's what it is when they ask you to monetize as partnership. But, it's still really exciting. And, recently, I reached 50 subscribers. Yay! It's small, but hey, it's what you get when you don't really push yourself. And I don't really plan on pushing myself. Just, if you find me, welcome. If you're here already, nice to have you aboard. But yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. This is probably the longest video I will ever do in my life. Unless it's a box opening, and I hope to have one in the next couple of months, really, because I need the money in order to get the box. But anyways, enough of my rambling. I will leave you with this picture of Rescue Rabbit, and I will see you guys later.